Hello, I am the narrator, and before this episode begins, Maddie and George will be talking about two very tiny creatures. Without further ado, let the show begin. Good morning, everybody. My name is Maddie, and today we're going to be talking about Squirtle. What's their evolution tree? What is its powers and weaknesses? Now, Squirtle. He is a new line of Pokemon. Tree line, evolution type of thing. So if you take a look here, we'll be the weatherman for just a second. Squirtle. He's a small turtle-like Pokemon. You see? Next in line is Wartortle, which is a little bit bigger and also has like a very swooshy tail and ears that resembles water type. Then lastly, there is Blastoids, which is the largest. There seems to be a pattern. For the furthest in line, the bigger they get. Anyways, he has cannons on his shoulder. Now, like in the TV series X and Y, Blastoids can Mega Evolve to this guy. There's a big cannon on his back. And then in the Sword and Shield, it becomes giant. Wowie. Some of Squirtle's abilities are Turret, Water Gun, Hyper Pump, Aqua Tail, and some of his weaknesses are Electric and Grass type. What is it inspired by? And interview. Now, let's face the facts here. Squirtle looks like a generic turtle, just like something willy-nilly you would kind of draw. Bada bing, bada boom. So it can be very hard to find a turtle that would mostly resemble it. So let's look first at its features. We could tell by the shell that it is a very dark brown, and it is completely smooth. There are no points, sharps, edges that would make it rugged kind of thing. Also has very light shell in the front, so the belly part has kind of a beak point on its lip. Yeah. Now, this is a water Pokemon. That means it swims. It has to swim. It's a water Pokemon. You ever met one that drowns? I don't think so. So we're going to be comparing it with a turtle, not a tortoise. And with that, keeping all of that in mind, I give you the Sonora Mud Turtle. Yep, we're going to be talking about a turtle that nobody's heard of. Yes. You thought this was going to be an interview. You thought wrong. But kind of. Now, first, so I used to watch Pokemon. Yep, that's why I'm kind of doing this. And one of the episodes I remember with mainly Squirtles was this Squirtle Squad. And the episode that they were in was called Here Comes the Squirtle Squad. Really good. Basically what happens in there is that there is this Squirtle Squads that all have sunglasses for some reason. Start, like, I don't know, messing around in the town, being a bunch of punks. Until, you know, they've finally been set straight, and they work for, get this, the fire department. So, yeah, good one. Also, another one, kind of creepy if you think about it, called Team Go-Getters Out the Gate. And in some point of the episode, there is this little turtle, little Squirtle, of course, that's like, me, I used to be a human. Me, I used to be a tall man. Wee. What? Squirtle used to be a human? That's kind of creepy. And now, because I have the brain power to do something creative, so I give you a small skit describing both of the episodes.
Grandma, can you tell me a story?
Why, sure, honey. I have a story just for you. And it's a story that starts, it's based off of mythical creatures. This one is called Squirtle. It's like a small turtle on 2 feet, and it has a swirly tail. Once there lived 5 little Squirtles that were once abandoned by their protectors. These turtles lived in a town where they terrorized them, making holes in the floor for people to fall in, and stealing their food. One day, while the turtles were doing mischief, they met up with a small team of bad guys who had a lifelong goal of catching a small yet powerful little creature. His name was Pikachu. When the Squirtles and the bad guys teamed up, Pikachu and his friends were quickly captured. But at the end of the day, when the battle is over, the Squirtles realize their mistake, and instead of hurting people, they have decided to start helping people.
Can you tell me a scary story?
I'm not sure you can handle it.
Oh, come on, please.
Well, okay, if you insist. There once lived a turtle, a little Squirtle, to be more precise. And something seemed odd about it. Was it because he knew how to talk to people? Or was it because he always mentioned how he used to be a human and that he was cursed to being a little creature for the rest of his life?
That wasn't very scary.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. Welp. Good night, and hope you don't become a Pokemon. What type of species and its number? Some of the cards of this Pokemon. Squirtle is a water-type Pokemon, and his number is 007. Now let's look at some of its cards. Here we go. So we got first, Ash's Squirtle. You can see that's one of these Squirtle squads. That's actually the leader because he has the cool glasses. Then we have one, it's kind of an older version, where we're sitting on like some kind of purple mound going like this. Just, aha! Very, very good. And then there's one that kind of looks like he's on a street and he's doing some kind of power move at you. Very cool. There's also this one. It's a tag team, so basically it has more than one Pokemon in the card. It has like the 3 beginner Pokemon, which is Squirtle. I just thought this was really cool artwork, the way it made it look like church glass. The quote to the Pokédex, the gender difference. Okay, so what I have right here, ow, is a Pokédex quote for Squirtle. So here we go. Quote, when it retracts its long neck into its shell, it squirts out water with vigorous force. End quote. That was kind of fascinating. I did not Squirtle had a neck in general. But yeah. For all we know, he could be like Master Oogway long neck. Hey George, I hope you have a lot to talk about your topic, because I didn't. Well, I was hoping that you kind of already had a lot to talk about your topic. Oh no. Well, you know, we can't always make our episodes as long as we want them to. Yeah, I guess you're right. Well, good luck and break a leg. Good morning, everybody. My name is George. And today we're going to be talking about the Sonora mud turtle. Information about the animal and what it looks like. Now, the Sonora mud turtle, it spends most of its time in the water. And this turtle is relatively active both day and night. What does it normally do? But in the summer and spring, it will be traveling across the land between both 2 to 3 bodies of water. Then, whenever winter comes, it will mostly stay underground under water. If we take a look here at the Sonora mud turtle, you can see that it is relatively small. It's kind of a niche, little one. It has a extremely dark brown shell that becomes a very light yellow cream color on the bottom. It also has a bright yellow strip on both sides of its face. Its feet here are webbed, help with swimming.
Characteristic of the shell.
Right. As you see, the shell is relatively very smooth, slick. There's no edges or, spikes, the kind of thing. Where they live, how long they live, and how do they get their food? The Sonora mud turtle lives primarily in Arizona and California on the central or southeastern sides. Its habitat is a whole bunch of different types of bodies of water. We have creeks, streams, ponds, rivers, cattle tanks, ditches, which can be the Gale or Cala Road. What they eat, and what are their predators. Its scientific name. This turtle is an omnivore, so that means it eats plants and meat, but it will mostly choose to eat meat instead, which are insects, snails, invertebrates, tadpoles.
Doctor? Doctor? Okay, you know what? Cretaceous.
Thank you. Cretaceous and fish. The Sonora mud turtle's scientific name.
Kenostrion sonorian.
Also thank you. Kenostrion sonority. Its mating habits and some random facts. In the water is where 2 turtles will find each other and mate, where they will go into one of the holes that they own, lay roughly about 11 eggs, where both of them will take care of it, the eggs. Both male and female will not be ready to mate until they are 6 years old. The difference between male and female, and what is it related to? In very few occasions, the males are actually smaller than the females. There's another difference. Oh. Also, another way for you to tell the difference between a male and a female is that the male has a very thick tail, and at least thicker than the female. There is, in fact, another turtle that lives in the Arizona called the Sonoida mud turtle. Well, unfortunately, this is, in fact, the end of the video, so if you are fascinated by Squirtle or the mud turtle, there are links in the description that go more into detail about all the information we found about them. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and have a nice day. Good night. Bloopers. 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 It's bloopers time.
I like to make a point out that it's been like 2 to 3 weeks and I'm still finding paint in my hair. It is not gone away.
Also, I am also wearing another crazy looking shirt. Thank you. Thank you. I am officially Miss Frizzle. Frizzle. I'm Miss Frizzle. I'm not sure if this is going to be like a thing in the entire video, but you might see that I'm moving my left arm almost the entire time because I hurt my right. So I'm all left. Ha! You're so funny. Thank you. Sound like a siren. Number 4, we actually do have an interview kind of ordeal. It's okay. We're doing grandma. Doing grandma. We're putting grandma on this. Not grandpa. No. He's the embodiment of chaos. Like me. Oh no! Here comes the Squirtle squad! Squirtle. 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 Squirtle, Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirtle. Yee! Squirtle. Squirtles there said that he was once a human. What? Yeah, that seems to be a thing, a trend. I think like in the mostly psychic Pokemon where people used to be Pokemon. Like, have you ever seen that ghost with like a log around its head? That's a child lost in the woods and it died. You ever seen that weird one that holds a mask? That's a person that holds its face when it dies. You know that one that looks like a pig thing? That eats your dreams, boy. Just saying, they're all psychics. I think. Yeah, should be. Yeah, of course they are. Wait. And then the lit wicks. What are those? Fire wicks? Wicks. Lit wicks. Something like that. Don't they like steal your soul or something? It might be something else. It might be that mummy one. Anyways, kidneys. I give you a, I don't know, you know? Yeah. What's it called? Ha. Master Uruguay. Here's Master Uruguay. Okay, then George is next. So I'll say my Kabisi sign. Bless me? Like, what? Now, Squirtle is a water type and his number is 007, not 777. Wait. The god Pokemon. Reminisce? Is that his name? Rabbi. No. That's a Jewish preacher. What if he was 666? What is 7... My mistake. What if the god Pokemon is 777? Then what's the 66? Do the Pokemon even go that high? Yet? And if so, is there like some kind of double Pokemon? Oh! Yes, I like this because it looks like church glass. That's a nice description there you got there. Thank you. There's gonna be a lot of bloopers. I'm gonna pop a blood vessel trying to say it. Hi, welcome to the abortion clinic where we yeetus that fetus. How may I help you? Such an old joke. Hi, welcome to Chili's. I have so much energy. Yippee! Is it because I didn't take a nap? You, why are you so tall? What do you want? Oh my, you've gotten fatter. Come in, come in. I am shook. Almost completely lost it. But I didn't. You thought I could keep my memory, but I did. That means you're all tired. Oh wait, there's always something else with it. Baby, you don't know a simple word. The turtle. Why don't you just say your word right, man? Douche. Alright. Sonoida. The Sonoida mud turtle. You're Sonoida annoying. You are Sonoida annoying. And there's it. Thank you for coming. I will now sleep on the spot. This is the end of the video. End of the video. End of the video. Pew pew. End of the video. End of the video. This is the end of the video. Pew pew. Pew pew. Pew pew. End of the video. End of the video. End of the video. Oh oh.